This is Tactical Red and you're on Tactical United, and I'm talking about tactical and technical and professional insight to Manchester United. And we have 11 days left until the transfer window closes. And the Glazers are not going to sell, as I posted in the video about 2 months ago when I said they are not definitely going to sell. They do not want to sell. They're not interested in selling. It was a facade. Basically, Ronaldo exposed them about how they don't do X, Y, and Z, and they come up with this plan to sell, and now they're retracting. They never intended to sell. It was all fake. It was all phony. They just wanted to see how much money they could get. Maybe they could get like an 8, 9, 10 billion, and they might consider it. But it was just a fakeness, and they just distracted all of you lot from the fact that they're incompetent. And now we're moving on, and we're seeing even more incompetence in Man United. How Man United are now, just not operating. And I think, and operating as a big club. And I think Ten Hag has shown major weakness. People who think Ten Hag is a strong manager, I am not close to being convinced. In fact, I will tell you right now, if you saw that video when Bruno Fernandes moved him away as if he was the player, when he was arguing with the ref or someone like that against Wolves, is just a small indication of how he hasn't got this ultra authority that people believe. He hasn't got it, I'm telling you. And you know how I know this as well? Because he wants to sell Maguire and he can't even take him out the team. And if he does against Wolves, okay, well done to him. But if he doesn't, weakness. And the fact that he keeps saying that, he thinks Maguire, he's still going to use Maguire, blah, 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 in his press conference. It's embarrassing. He's embarrassing me. He's embarrassing you, Man United fans. He doesn't make our club look big. He makes us look small. He hasn't got a big mentality. He hasn't got a big-minded mentality. I'm not saying he's a rubbish coach, but his mentality is weak, in my opinion. The thing what I'm confused about with Ten Hag is that all season he was playing Fred more than McTominay, and then we still sell Fred and keep McTominay. That's just confusing because you clearly have more trust in Fred, but you sell Fred. Clearly, it's not him selling Fred. I don't think he bought Mason Mount personally. I really genuinely don't. And if he did, he should be sacked because he's completely incompetent. But I believe, I'm hoping anyway, that it's Murto and his English bias that wanted to buy Mason Mount. And the reason why we don't sell these McTominays and these Freds and these Williams, and because we have an English bias. These guys go golfing together. These guys go to each other's houses and kids hang around with each other. They have an easy life, an easy street at Manchester United. And Murto also joins them. Do you understand? Darren Fletcher also joins them. Some of the coaching staff that we have at Manchester United joins these players in their golf days and their little spending their barbecues, whatever they do. They are all friends. It's not a professional club. It's a boys' club. It's a men's club. It's a men's golf club. That's what it is. We are not a professional football club. And the reason why no one is seeing the big deal about Maguire not leaving is because they're all friends, from the bloody director of football to the coaches, to the players. They're all bedrooms. And this is a toxic mentality for a football club. It doesn't breed success, and this is why we do not see success. This is why the players don't give 100% because they know they don't have to because they're friends. But the foreign players have to, yeah. The Casemiros and Varans and De Geas, they get ousted real quick, and the Freds get ousted real quick. This is the difference. This is what I'm seeing with Manchester United. It's really, really a toxic environment. It's a toxic environment. There are so many British coaches. We have at least 20 coaches. I look at Pep, he has 6 or 7 coaches. Poch, 6 or 7 coaches. Nobody has 20 coaches. Why do we have so many coaches? It's because they are all eating from the beast. The beast is feeding them. The Man United is the beast feeding these people, giving these people wages. Now we just signed Johnny Evans, another person feeding off us because we need another man they want another boy in the boys clubs. In the men's golf club. They need someone else, Johnny Evans. What's your handicap? Do you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think people see what I see. People can't, I see so ahead of time. If you look at all my videos, I'm at least 2 years ahead from what is happening. I said Solskjaer will ruin our club. I said Solskjaer will destroy our club for years. He's destroyed our club for years. I said we needed to sack him after the first 6 months. I said we needed to sack him. But we didn't, because he's part of the boys club. We got rid of Carrick. The only Man United boys club member I've seen that looks half decent. But you know what? He probably would have turned into a boys club anyway. With all this influence. Ten Hag is trying to be in the boys club. Ten Hag is actually trying to be in the boys club. Because he's not in the boys club. He's on the outside. That's why he has no control. I'm telling you, I see it. I see it clearly. Ten Hag has no control. He's not in the boys club. That boys club is the club that runs Man United. And who is the CEO of that boys club? Sir Alex Ferguson. That's right. Because you know what? If it ever gets sticky for any of these boys clubs, one of them coaches, little Darren Fletcher, Murto, they go and have a word with Alex Ferguson. And then Alex Ferguson is so respected that he sorts it out for them. So we are lost as a football club. We are not serious. We're not signing anyone because we've got no money. The Glazers don't want to go. I mean, do you really think the boys club is going to allow Qatar to come in? You really think they're going to allow all of them man to lose their job? All of them. All of them will lose their job, you know. From Murto, Arnold, Fletcher, these 20 coaches that do nothing. Bare men are losing their job if Qatar came in. That's why Qatar will never come in. Because Fergie will not allow it. Fergie doesn't like, even when he was a manager, he didn't like seeing other managers, especially the British managers, getting sacked. He will not allow all these guys to lose their job. He is their ultimate protector. And Fergie, the only person the Glazers truly respect, because the Glazers were truly successful under Fergie. So they have ultimate respect for him. And you can see it when they're sitting next to each other. I'm telling you now, it's going to be peak. It's going to be peak. We're finished. I said 2 years ago, we're finished as a serious football club. And now it's getting to that point now. I thought Qatar, I had hope with Qatar. But then when I realized that it was fake, I had my hope is I don't think we're getting top 5 or 6 this season. I think we're going to lose against Tottenham. I definitely think we're going to lose against Tottenham, and it's going to fall apart from that day, from tomorrow night. I'm telling you. I'm Tactical Red. This is Tactical United. Have a great day.